Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We are live on Twitch on the Z1 Randomizer channel. We've got a matchup coming for you from the 2025 Winter Tournament opening Swiss round. We've got Neononane on the left. It's a Starman on the right. I am Deus Ex Machina, aka Dim Gaming. I'm joined on the mic by Pleco, and behind the scenes doing the tracking is Opno. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We've got a whole night full of Z1R matches, so nothing more you can ask for.
Oh, true. Yes, and I think this is what the second game of the night. So we are definitely in for a lot of Zelda across both this channel and Speed Gaming.
Yeah. All right, so we are calling this flag set the Randomforce, and we've got a couple new flags specifically made for this tournament. We're calling it Randomforce because the Triforces to get into level 9 will be somewhere between 5 and 8. We won't know that until we actually find level 9. And the other brand new flag set for this tournament is the Intra-Dungeon Shuffle. It's a little like Heart Shuffle, except every dungeon is guaranteed to have at least one heart. It's just shuffled whether it's on the floor or in the basement. So, should be a very fun match to watch here.
Yes. And a very interesting start, like right in the middle, basically very close to, well, vanilla start, essentially.
Yeah, I kind of like starting in the center versus off on one of the edges.
It's a very interesting Armos item. Definitely not something I ever like to find personally, but without a sword, that boomerang could be good.
Yeah, you can at least use it to stun the enemies, to walk across them. It's not a bad item to find, like you said, before you get a sword or, very early in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, especially whenever Octorot's rolled down to 0 HP.
Yes. Yeah, so you at least can do a little bit, get a little bit of rupees. Maybe if you're lucky enough too, the blue one rolls down as well. And then you get that potential bomb drop.
Yeah.
Ooh, that 81, not too bad.
Could be better, but I had a seed the other night where it was 51, so at least it's not like that.
And also too, when you kind of have an idea of that needing that that candle, that blue candle, and knowing it's probably around like what 40 to 60, I think usually. Rupees is more than enough to make sure that you're gonna get that.
Yeah. That is one thing we did fail to mention, is that extra candles is turned off, so you will be forced to either buy a blue candle or find the red candle. We've got a little bit of divergence here on the runners. Neo is headed up towards the grave and will be heading towards Death Mountain, although he doesn't have any bombs, so he's probably just going to be able to do the open checks. Meanwhile, Starman headed through the forest over towards the coast.
I have a feeling he's probably thinking about. I think he's thinking about the open sort of Armos that could be an item up in Grave, but does find the wood sword.
Yeah, that's going to be a pretty big advantage this early. Takes a death, so he's going to be right back, but it's going to take Starman maybe a little bit to get up there to that sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on
but
how
now that we have a
this.
sword. Yeah.
Oh, and Neon getting some bombs right away.
Yeah, your first global is always a bomb drop if it's somebody from the bomb dropping category. So you'll sometimes even see runners save and then reset and just keep killing that first global over and over. You actually have to do a power reset. You can't just up a retry. You actually have to reset the global. But yeah, it's great whenever you can get bombs off your very first kill.
Looks like Neon's going to be checking the forgotten spot over here.
Yeah, and then he'll probably route this into Death Armos and find the Armos Boomerang and be equally as disappointed.
Getting some more bombs. Well, we don't know for sure yet. I mean, imagine if he does find like an early dungeon, something with some good items. Maybe finding one right away that you can actually get through.
We've got our first take any heart for Starman at the Lost Hills Armos. So with the intra-dungeon shuffle on and heart shuffle turned off, there's a good chance that the white sword item actually is a useful item, especially since we already have a boomerang out of the way.
Ooh, not any road. Just sending him right next door.
Yeah, not the greatest any roads. And here comes the Death Armos check from Neon.
I think it's gonna
Level
find that.
4.
Ooh.
Yeah, immediately whiz robes. Not what you want to see whenever all you have to fight with is a boomerang.
Oh, but this still could be good, especially if you can find an early floor item. Not as fun with the mugger.
Yeah, an instant mugger. Yeah, I think you're not getting very far in that dungeon right now.
No, not at all. No, that's an easy back out and just keep routing.
Yeah. Ooh. A dungeon 2 right side. Now this could be a good dungeon because 2 has 2 floor items. Oh, and it's segmented.
Ooh, the white sword.
Oh, but it's got a
right
white
there.
sword. Oh. Well, this just changed things a bit.
Yeah, that advantage that Neon had going to go into the grave right away just completely different now. Completely changed with that white sword. So this could be really good for Starman.
And we've got a dungeon. We've got level 1 on Neo's side. So level 1's a great dungeon to find early.
Oh, definitely.
2 floor items and 1 basement item.
See if he's able to do anything with it though, because I know sometimes one does tend to be a little bit locked down.
Yeah, you have to. The smaller dungeons tend to get linear. And sometimes you end up just, oh, there's a free Triforce on the ground. But you end up getting key blocked.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a 4-header.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'd get over to that door and use some door strats.
Yeah, always got to do this the safe way, especially with 3 hearts, no ring, and a wood sword as well, since the bosses don't roll up or down in these flag sets.
So Starman back. Oh, he gets a nice clock. So
very nice.
We'll get to see what's on the shard door. This is also a drop room, so he could. Well, it didn't drop, but we'll be able to continue on at least.
Ooh,
oh my goodness, the ladder and 1 on the floor.
So we're just gonna start trading these big items, I think.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I know it's 3 minutes in, or 8 minutes in, I guess. But is it too early to call it a jet seed?
I don't. You know what? We'll have to see where 9 comes in and how many tries there is, because if this ends up being 8, and some of those dungeons, especially like 6, 7, and 8, are long, then that jet unfortunately disappears.
Now, the crazy thing about finding the ladder right here is he's only a couple screens away from the coast item, and we haven't seen it yet. So
yes,
if that coast item turns out to be something, a ring or even bow or silvers, that is pretty big as well.
Well, it's so easy to route in from here too. Like he's right there, and the raft is our second item. Not
raft
the best, but you know what? It is something that could be blocking.
And there's our map of 1.
And really at this point, I mean, unless you want to start hunting down the heart, which I think Neon is going to start doing, since we know where Tri is, this could be a very easy, leave. And I think he's doing that after seeing those enemies.
Yeah, that actually could have been the heart container right there. That was a push block room, but yeah,
wait,
I wouldn't spend
was
that
that
long
3 just above 2? Is that
I believe it was.
That whole corner is just absolutely stacked. So this side of the map also is very stacked.
And as expected, Neo is making his way straight towards the coast item. Also, Starman did get the Triforce out of 2. I did not notice that, but our tracker caught it.
Yes, he. I believe at that point Neon was grabbing the ladder or the raft. I think I peeked over and then we kind of got sidetracked.
Uh-oh, it's Coast Heart.
And just the Coast Heart.
The seed even shuffled.
But that's also a good thought. I mean, now you know that there's only 1 heart per dungeon.
Yeah, that is the Coast Heart is actually a really good thing to find early because you know now. You know that you're not gonna have a 2-heart dungeon. Yeah.
Starman using some good strats here to take care of the blue land mola. Getting some bombs for it.
Yeah, he's probably hoping that's gonna be a push block. But, if the room drops, it won't also push. At least in this flag set.
And there's our heart there for 3.
So now we're looking for a basement item. Know that. He's gonna spend his only key. Now he could. This is a really easy Kanana key if he knows how to do it.
I'm wondering if he's setting up for it. Like just hoping, or maybe not.
Well,
never mind.
I would. Yeah, I was gonna say I would have bombed to do it, but yeah, okay. Yeah, Kanana key is one of those things that it's not hard to do, but I have such a hard time remembering to do it a lot of times. I run into a room and I'll just be like, oh, it's key blocked. And I just don't even think to do the Kanana key until later when I'm watching it back and I'm like, why? Like, in the heat of the moment, it's just hard to keep everything in your mind.
Ooh. Maybe a ladder blocked item here in 3, or a ladder block try. We don't know yet.
Yeah, it's looking like something. Either ladder.
That was enough for him to just back off. So Neon finding the that. So hopefully, oh yeah, now we can actually see where the rest of it goes.
Not going very far away, are they?
No, not at all. But I think Neon will be very happy to find this, and does have a small advantage now, being able to go fully through 3.
Yeah, that is true. And he'll find the white sword, well, depending on how long he's in this level 4.
It was
that's one thing.
Pretty quickly, so I think...
Well, so he has a sword in here.
Oh.
So he might try to fight these wizrobes with a wood sword. And then he's gonna go next door and see the white sword one room in and be like, oh, why did I fight all those wizrobes with that wood sword?
Because I think it was about, what, 3 or 4 rooms in,
Yeah, this next room up is the mugger.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, well this doesn't go anywhere, so you definitely don't have to pay that at least.
Mm-hmm. No, but now knowing that that he can get over there, finds his heart. The key's rolling up, unfortunately.
Yeah. Rolled up keys are probably my most hated enemy, followed closely by rolled up gels.
Oh.
Oh, and we are key blocked or ladder blocked. Well, he's got the ladder, so he could have. Oh, he doesn't have bombs.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Oh, that means he's.
Wood sword was in 2. I'm like expecting to see it in 4, or sorry, not the wood sword, the white sword. I'm expecting to see it in 4, and we don't know what 4 is yet.
Yeah, we don't have the floor, the actual item out of 4. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a basement item. He's going to see the white sword right here.
Yes, immediately. So probably definitely feeling that. Oh, good. I didn't take on those wizrobes. And Starman grabbing those arrows from the shop.
Yeah, I like an early arrow buy. Sometimes I have such a hard time doing it myself. I see it work out a lot, but I'm always just like, I know as soon as I buy these, the next item I find is going to be silvers.
Well, considering that he's got the extra cash, it's kind of one of those might as well. You know, he knows he'll have enough when the candle shows up. I think Starman's gonna be heading out, basically doing what Neon did earlier. So we might see a little bit of frustration towards finding that wood sword, although probably not as much, just because he did find the white sword so early that it's kind of like might have last checked that one anyway. And he'll also be going up with bombs, so he'll actually be able to start diving into Death Mountain a little bit more than what Neon was able to do with just 3 open caves.
That is unfortunate on Neo's side. That gel like glitched into that block, and now he's got to fight a blue dark nut instead of a gel.
Yeah, that is not the enemy you want to see after.
Yeah, white sword makes it a little easier, but we are still looking for our candle too.
Yeah,
haven't seen a candle shop, and have not seen the red candle. But yeah, as of right now, Death Mountain seems to be about the only play, unless you want to go back to 3 or 4. I'm surprised that Starman didn't go back into 4 once he got that white sword. He just left that whole area.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Unless, actually, wait, I think they might have seen the, that ladder bit.
Okay, I didn't remember if he went back in there or not, and,
Yeah, I can't recall, actually. Oh, there's our try.
Protected by the hardest boss in the game, the Rupee boss.
So I'm curious to see there. So there is one check I think that Neo missed, which was the bomb wall here in the grave. So we don't know what that is yet.
That's a take it. So Starman now guaranteed the white sword item, whatever it may be, once he finds it.
Oh, Neon, unfortunately, taking a spill. The lovely wonders of the Blue Land Mola.
Yeah. Well, luckily we know that room just drops bombs, which I'm sure Neo would like to have, but
it's definitely one of those rooms you can just come back to later.
Yeah, right inside. Also, I'm not sure if we mentioned earlier, but this is a mixed first quest overworld. So if you see them bombing locations or burning bushes that you don't remember get burned, it's probably because it was a second quest spot.
8 being found by Starman.
Early map. There's a little linear section up there that's probably not the greatest, and you definitely don't want to see Wizribs in a level 8.
No, not at all. Chat saying it looks like a dinosaur. Ooh, that early try there in 8.
Yeah, man, that's a tough call. Do you just take the early Triforce and fail, or do you? Because with this random amount of Triforces to get into 9, you know, a lot of runners have been opting to not even dig these bigger dungeons unless they know they have to come back for Triforces.
Mm-hmm. But I guess because this is also pretty early, you know, we don't have all of the item knowledge yet. You're already here. You know, maybe dig until you can't anymore. You know, maybe take one death knowing exactly where it is. Like, And looks like Neo is setting up for the Kananaki.
Yeah.
Very nice. Grabs that.
Nice.
Getting those bombs as well.
So with him with the ladder, yeah, he didn't even really need to do the Kananaki. Kind of forgot about that he has the ladder.
Yeah, nothing he has to worry too much about. I mean, it's still good to do. You never know, right? You don't wanna waste the opportunity and getting those delicious 5 rupees.
This will definitely push the advantage a little bit more because Starman will have to come back here later as well.
Mm-hmm.
Set up a Kananaki here too if the likes cooperate. I would probably try to set it up to go see that little one-off room because you could probably work your way back around. But... it's an old man.
And lots of bombs there on Starman's side.
And this should be our item. Survey says.
Ooh.
Oh, silver arrows in the basement of 3.
Yeah, that is definitely very nice to find. But now it's just the bow.
Welcome in, Raiders. We've got Neononane versus Starman in the opening Swiss round of the Z1R 2025 Winter Tournament.
And we have a blue boomerang in 8, unfortunately. And I believe that's the first one that we found so far, so it could still be something good here. We now know where both boomerangs are.
Yeah.
So, and the raft. We do know where the raft is as well.
Yeah. Probably the 3. Well, the raft did get us a large secret, but...
That is true. And Starman, unfortunately, being taken down by those whiz ropes. That's a tough room. Being locked in like that and having, what, 8 whiz ropes in there? 7 whiz ropes?
I wonder if, yeah, this is what I expected now. He's just taking that Triforce and bailing.
Might as well.
Yeah, with this intra-dungeon shuffle on, like I said, there has to be 1 heart in there, so there's only 1 actual item left, so yeah.
Yeah, it can definitely always come back if you ever get the get hints once you get the book, since we need that to understand old men. But might turn around that it's only a 5 Triforce seed and 8 has nothing for them.
And I've seen a lot more rolled up enemies than rolled down enemies this seed.
Yeah, it's definitely not a fun one. A little bit of a commercial interruption here for Starman, unfortunately.
Yeah. note to self. We should have asked him to turn those off. It's funny because since I have Twitch Turbo, I can actually still watch his stream on my other monitor. So if he finds anything of any interest, I will keep you appraised. But so far, it looks like he is just headed back down towards West Death Mountain.
Okay, just heading around that other side.
Yep.
Neon having some fun with Poe's voice.
That's a nice heart pickup though, because that saved his life right there.
I'm grabbing the 3rd Triforce. Very nice. So now we'll see if he heads back to 4 and starts trying anything. Although, I guess without keys, it's a little bit harder knowing that he needs keys there.
Yeah, it's All right. That was a hint shop right here on Starman's screen. He just left that cave. But as you mentioned earlier, we do need that book before we can understand the hints.
Yes.
That's possibly my only complaint about this flag set is the needing the book to understand them, because it seems like every time, by the time I get the book, I don't need the hints anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but I've also seen it and been part of it where it saves games. You know, like you have, the only thing you have left is 7, 8, and 9, and you need those silvers, and you just find the book, walk into a hint shop, and the hint shop's like, oh hey, actually they're in 8. Don't dig 9 for them. So it can make or break a game, weirdly enough. So I'm starting to think with how open some of these dungeons were on that side, that I think most of our dungeons are gonna be hidden underneath burn spots, or the strength item maybe.
Yeah, the power bracelet,
or the
recorder. The recorder opens,
yeah.
I think 11.
There is a substantial amount of potential checks with the mixed first.
Now this is a section we haven't seen those, the Lost Hills and the waterfall area, the river. And Neo with the ladder, he can actually check the river spots. Now there's only a 1 in 3 chance they actually open.
Oh yeah, and he got wand, which I believe was the white sword item. It seems to be the most plausible.
Yes, that's what he has on his own personal tracker. His wand was the white sword item.
Okay.
He must have picked that up before I got his stream loaded up.
Yeah, so might have
not
been
exactly sure where that was. It must have been up
the
in
empty
East Death Mountain.
Oh, east maybe. Oh, that's true.
If that's the case, then Neo should find it here very soon. Oh, he's probably going to dig this 8 a little bit. Unless he does the Triforce and go as well.
I have a bit of a feeling that he might just take the try and go just because he has silvers. So there's only looking for the bow and knowing that 5 and 6 exist. Or I guess just even 5. True. There's smaller areas. For Neon, it could still be the white sword item that the bow is.
Did we ever see the item out of 4?
No, we haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
So we don't know what 4 has yet.
Yeah, so we've
got... It could still be 4.
Yeah, we have... So we've got 5 outstanding items that could be the bow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's
our first candle.
Wow. 29 minutes in, we finally have a candle.
And seeing that this was the first one we've seen, I'm betting it's probably the rare shop.
Most likely, yeah.
All right, so Starman looking to push this candle advantage now. He's going to start burning some bushes.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting to see if Neon ends up finding the other item in 8 instead of the magic boomerang. And it'd also be very interesting if that ends up being like the red candle or something.
Yeah.
Looks like Starman's grabbing some keys. They've been pretty key starved, so
yeah, I don't blame him there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sounds like we have switched over to Starman's audio.
Yes.
Level 6 under a burn bush on Candle Row. Oop.
Yeah, and this chat's saying if red candle's a 9, that could be something. Because I don't think it counts as one of the important items that can't be a 9.
Yeah, no, it's, yeah, the red candle is not important. Starman should probably up A to get his 3 hearts back right here.
I'm not sure.
You gotta bomb. No, that won't bomb, Starman. You gotta bomb out of that Gibdo room. Oh, that was his last bomb too. So now he's gotta try to farm bombs off these Gibdos.
Hopefully one of these drops. No, unfortunately not.
Well, you can keep going in there over and over, and luckily it looks like they are going down pretty quick, the White Sword and Wand.
Yeah, that is very handy when they go down nice and quick. Ah, there's your bombs. Perfect.
There you go.
Let's see if there's anything good in here as well, because this could be a smaller 6, could be a larger 6. We don't know yet, but still the potential of having getting that bow. Still the potential of getting red ring. I mean, it's early enough that it's still going to be very advantageous, especially if it's going to take Neon a while before he starts getting into the burn bushes.
You know what else would be huge, even though it's not really required or anything, would be an any key.
Ooh, yes.
I hate these kind of rooms. I hate the 4-shooter rooms.
Oh, yeah, grab that,
Okay. That makes it a little more tolerable.
Yep. And then on Neon's side there, the orange whiz robes rolled down nice and easy for the White Sword.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see how much digging in this 8 both runners are doing, or did.
Well, it is 2 items.
Did Neo see the magic boomerang yet, or did he take a different path somehow?
I believe he took a different path. I think because he went up instead of to the side, so he'll find it soon, I believe.
Yeah. Well, that you can't get that way now because he doesn't have the arrow to kill, or he doesn't have the bow, excuse me, to kill that Goma to open the shutter door. So yeah, if so yeah, he's got to find a way around it on this side.
Grabbing that compass there, and
that's another potentially Goma blocked push block, so which that would actually be nice if you could rule that out, because then you know the bow isn't under there. Unless we got a broken seed.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust that that isn't the case. I mean, it seems pretty rare overall.
Yeah, I know we had a glitch there for a little bit where we were getting ladder blocked ladders, but we got that sorted. Well, Fred got that sorted out real quick.
I still think that should be a possibility if the seed 100% doesn't need a ladder. I think that'd be still really funny. You know, you find that ladder on Coast, and you're just like, okay, I don't need ladder. And then watch as the dungeons have only like one possible way, and then be easier if you had a ladder.
Yeah, that would be. Okay, I believe this is the boomerang. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Neo sees it and fails on that.
I'm just waiting for Starman to find the item in 6, because we've checked quite a bit. So I'm very curious to see what that item is going to be.
Oh, this might be it right here.
Oh, nope.
It's the staircase. Yeah, I believe this is the room that, yeah, this is where Starman died.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Neo is...
Yeah, no escape, unfortunately. That room, you are locked in.
Oh, he didn't even take the Triforce. Oh, he's trying to...
I think he just remembered it.
Yeah, okay. I was like, wait
Might have had that little pause of like, wait a minute, I'm missing something.
We see the Triforce on Starman's side. He's
could be here.
This is looking
potentially promising.
Yeah. Oh,
nope,
well, it was an item.
Now we do know
what he was looking for. Now we're looking for a basement item in 6.
And we'll see what the rest of this is, because we still need to find 9, and we still have 5 and 7 as well to look for, and still quite a few checks.
Yeah, I think both runners would love to find level 9 right now to at least know how many Triforces they need.
Mm-hmm. Another heart there for Starman. And that could be very advantageous if they're interested in grabbing Megs, something that we haven't found yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen Mags yet. Both runners with, white swords so early, they're probably not in a rush to find Mags, but
no, but if the seed continues to be healthy, I mean, 10 to 14, if they find it late enough and it's close enough to 9, then could be a pretty easy grab.
They're stumbling on a lot of heart containers on the way through these levels. If Neo... If he bombs this next screen, he's not going to be able to get into the candle shop.
No.
Okay, he skipped that screen. Good. I would have done the same thing, because that screen only has a 1 in 3 chance. Oh, it didn't die! Oh, no! He had the force count set up! Oh, no! He had the force set up, but it didn't die to 1 bomb.
Very painful. That is very unfortunate. Especially knowing that is the shop.
Yeah, that was the screen with the candle shop. I think he's trying to get back maybe to level 4 now?
Potentially? I mean, he's got some keys now, right? Yeah, he's got 4 keys, so that might be the play here, is like, you know what, go into 4, maybe you'll find a red candle.
Red candle? Yeah.
Not worry about it. Because that would change things a little bit. He does still have a Triforce advantage. Ooh. And of course...
okay, so the candle shop is not the rare shop.
But it is a candle-locked candle shop.
Yeah. Not the best business strategy, but what am I? I am not a shop owner in Hyrule.
Neon now fully capped on cash.
Did we see a blue ring shop anywhere? I mean, he's probably not going to spend money until he finds a candle, but...
No, I don't believe there's been any ring shops, so that might actually be our rare shop. Getting
Yeah,
another
looks like
door
Neo
repair
is
there
headed
on
back to
Starman's
4.
side. Yep, there's Mags.
Under the 1Q8 burn bush. Starman going to see that the host item is a heart, but this also might get him headed towards level 1 with that potentially important ladder. I mean, we haven't really seen anything that was completely 100% ladder blocked yet, but... Oh no, he's headed back towards the forest.
He might not want to go down the same way. So come back around. Ooh, and power bracelet.
Power bracelet on 4. It didn't seem like it was very deep in 4. How?
No, it was just past the dig dogger because neither of them had a key originally. So that was the issue.
Okay. Well, that at least opens some more exploration for Neo until he finds a candle. And it looks like Starman's potentially headed back to 4 himself. Okay.
Still doesn't have
that was very nice by Neo. He cycled out those blue whiz robes to get a red moblin.
4 is 100% very much ladder blocked here.
Now it is, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, this chat is mentioning the recorder is the only thing that might still block us from 9.
Yeah. I'll go get that clock. There you go.
Very nice.
And this is a potential drop room in 4.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, it's right next door.
You know exactly
where
to go.
Is there a way around there without spending a key?
Yes. Well, sort of.
Oh, no.
You'd have to reset and go back the other way, but might as well just spend the key. Just take it, get out of there. Don't spend more time.
And Starman's still going to be key blocked right here, so he's still not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, and another
that's 5. That's 5 on the board for Neo, so depending on what our requirement is for level 9 tonight, he could potentially have enough to get in there. Still looking for the bow, though.
Yeah, so the bow could still be in 6, could be in 5, and we still have 7 and another item in 8 that it can be. So still 4 possible checks here.
Yeah, 2 of the dungeons we haven't even found yet. Well, 3 dungeons we haven't found if you include 9, but 2 dungeons with the item that we seek. There we go.
Very nice. Okay, that is very lucky that he doesn't have to go back to Death Mountain for that.
Yeah. Alright, now Starman gonna find level 1.
Yeah, and there's the ring, but got some bombs. A little pricey. What were those? 35. Yeah, 35 for the bombs. Definitely good that they are so I suppose rich, but definitely not what you want to see. Starman finding 1 should be good. Finding that ladder is going to be a good feeling.
Yeah.
And I believe that's max. It's either 40 is max. I was going to say either 35 or 40 is max. Remember, it's like it's a pretty
40.
high number.
Yeah, so Neo gonna do Candle Row. He'll eventually get to level 6 once he gets around this corner.
Getting a little bit healthier there. Both runners very close in life.
Curious if Neo can find the item out of 6.
He's coming in with more bombs, or not bombs, more keys. So I'm wondering if he's just checking to see if he can get anywhere else. Yeah, sadly, there is only one.
Yeah, so it does look like he's gonna dig the 6. I kind of half wondered if he was gonna keep going, looking for 9 to try to figure out the Triforce requirements.
So Starman didn't finish out 1. Will not be getting the ladder.
Yikes!
Did he grab the try over there? I don't think he did. He might be key blocked for that.
Yeah, he might be key blocked again.
The try is there. He did see the try, so. Bomb and key locked? Okay, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the resources have been a little bit more skewed to Neo's side. He hasn't been near as bomb or key restricted.
But they have still been pretty restricted overall. Like it has been a very key starved seed overall.
Yeah, it's crazy because Starman bought keys. He bought, I think, 2 keys, and they're already
1 or 2,
gone.
Yeah, and it's just like it seems like every location that he starts going into, like there's another key door, another key door, another key door.
Yeah.
So I think the only place left to check. I don't think anyone's done. Yeah, nobody's gone over to the Deadwood yet to go see what those burn bushes are.
Yeah, the burn bushes and Deadwoods, and Neo's got some more push blocks that he can check.
And Starman back in with a full set of bombs. That might be why he didn't grab it too. He might have been waiting just in case.
In case he needs a health refill.
Which honestly isn't a bad idea. There it is.
There's the ladder. No, you already got the other item. Just go grab the Triforce.
Unless he's interested in grabbing the heart, but
yeah, I mean,
I think he might have just misthought for a second. Did I grab that item?
Max is literally one screen up. You just have to go all the way around to get to it. But
yeah. But sometimes it's that autopilot, right? Like you grab one item, you're like, I'm in 1. I can grab a second one. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I am definitely guilty of that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, could have been thinking about Heart Shuffle.
So another key purchase for Starman. See what he does with this. Looks like he might be headed towards the Dead Woods, like you were just suggesting.
I think that's honestly the best play right now. Like he doesn't have the power bracelet. So
now there's a raft check right there he could have done that. I don't think Neo did that raft check either.
No, Neo only did the other side. Might also not be thinking about it, because I mean, like, there's only the 2 checks, and like, do you wanna spend that time right away? And it's not really that bad to kind of wait on it, because if he does the Deadwood and then comes back to check that last, it's still kind of within, I would say, like, you know, it's not too far out of the way, I would say.
He also never went and got the coast item out of 1. He just immediately uploaded, or the coast item after. Oh, it was just a coast heart, I guess.
Yeah, so, he did see that. So he seen that after. So yeah.
So okay, I don't know why.
Nothing that he was too too excited to go and grab, and looks like we have potions now. Grabbing that letter.
Be the oh no, this is the transport in 6. There's the map of 6. Did we see the map of 6 on Starman side? I don't remember seeing a map.
Don't think so. I think he found the item and then the try and oh no, he didn't find the item. That's right.
Yeah, no item out of 6 yet. He took the transport, but the transport was right there in the map room. So I guess he just never killed those keys.
He came in from the other angle. Because he stopped when with that dig dogger. He didn't have a key to go further, and he didn't have the like a ladder to go up. Oh, he never cleared the keys? Because I know the dig dogger was one of the reasons why he stopped.
Yeah. But that right-hand staircase is a potential drop room, I believe it's always a potential drop room, so I always clear it.
It looks like that was just a key and some meat, so unfortunately nothing too crazy coming from the raft. I feel like the first hint that anyone grabs in the seed will be sail not to save the princess. Oh, and that's not the room he's looking for, unfortunately.
Either. Starman headed back to 4 again, I think?
He does have a key to try and go further, and he now has the raft, so it should be fully open to him. He's also got 3. Yes, okay, so heading into 3, gonna go grab those silvers now.
Yeah, that's a good call. I forgot he still had to go back to 3. He doesn't even have the Triforce out of here.
Yep, 3 and 4 need to be finished on Starman's side, and now with what he has, I'm
actually surprised it took him this long to get back to 3.
Well, I don't blame him for going to check the Deadwood. I think that's a smart play when we still have like an unknown where 9 is.
Oh no, I don't blame him for doing that. I'm just saying, like.
Oh. Yeah, pardon me.
Like, he did all of Death Mountain and everything before he got back here. like he,
I mean,
I think I would have been right back
a good chunk of it already. So, I mean, you could also be thinking, too, it's like, you know what? I don't know what's in there yet. It's small enough that I have most of it cleared.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be a quick revisit.
In my mind, that's why I would have been back here earlier, though, just in case this was something important, which obviously it is. It's silvers. It didn't affect him necessarily because, like, it's not like silver arrows kept him out of anything.
Yeah. Without bow, they're unfortunately not too useful.
But it's just that not knowing that's what would have got me back here.
No, that's very fair. Plus, they do have the Eniro that gets them over back here pretty quickly from the spawn, which is nice.
So Neo is really going full clear on this 6, looking for this item.
Well, considering it's outside of 8, it's really the only dungeon.
It's right
left.
here.
So it's just blocked behind a bomb, and it's the
bow. So now,
oh my goodness! So Neon now is just in the mode. He wants 9.
Yeah, he potentially has everything he needs to beat this game at this point. Depending on how many Triforces you need to get into level 9.
That's really all that's left. Is just how many Triforces and where is 9? You know, are we looking for the recorder and it's a recorder block 9, or is he lucky in having it strength blocked?
Oh no, we've got commercials again.
And we're back to the commercial break. You know, thumbs up to the person earlier that talked about the Monty Python intermission. So very curious to see how where Neon goes from this, because like I'm very curious to see what his mindset is here. And finding 5.
Level 5.
This was missed.
Do you dig this?
You know what? That's the thing. Do you? At this point, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, maybe just leave it until Until you for sure know that you even need it. This chat's saying, yeah, go find 9.
Starman did pick up his silver arrows out of 3.
And it looks like we should probably be seeing now the white sword item here on Neon's side. But we'll also see if this
he never even saw that.
Nope, nothing there. We'll actually get to see where it is.
Which now he knows that the white sword item's nothing that he actually like needs, but he's probably gonna be pretty happy to see a wand.
I mean, I wouldn't ever say no to a wand. Well, unless it's, you know, deep in 8 and
yeah,
you spend all that time looking for it and you're just like, well, eh. Yep, so there's that white sword item. So really not too many checks left. I mean, what I think he has four strength checks littered across, and then I think he still has 2 bomb checks left, just along the river. And I think he's going for that strength check.
Starting to look somewhat likely that 9 might be recorder block.
Oh yeah, that might be his mindset right now. Coming back in the 8, that's been already been dove pretty far, so he's got a good idea of where certain things might be. Take the chance.
Now that he has bow and silvers, you know, bow and any arrows, but silvers especially, he can go up there and fight those gomas that were in those. Well, one was blocking his path forward, and one was in a potential push block room, so he might just be running straight to see if that's.
Honestly, it's a good start. And yeah, the chat. We think there's a potential of a recorder block 9. We don't know for sure. There's still some strength checks left to check, but. It is starting to feel as such.
So Starman gets his Triforce out of 3, so he has 5 tries.
Oh, didn't go back to 4 though. Oh, might just be checked. Okay.
4. The other thing I'm thinking is the or maybe what he might be thinking is that if 9 is a 5-try entry,
it doesn't need 4.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thought, but you still have bow to find. And I feel like, I know for me, that's definitely something I'd be thinking a lot about is like, well, if I don't check 4, every other dungeon's just going to get worse.
Now, of course, we have, you know, the luxury of being able to see both runners. So far, I haven't seen that power bracelet pay off really for Neo. I mean, it paid off in that it got him a candle shop, but that doesn't help Starman because Starman found the candle shop in Death Mountain. So
it really hasn't been the greatest of finds, unfortunately.
Yeah. So if it is a 5-try entry and the power bracelet is just a red herring, then this could actually be this could be like the best thing that could happen for Starman.
That is true.
And as I say that, he's headed back to level 4, so never mind.
I'm almost just wondering too if, like, you know, because I a lot of times too when you're thinking about like, oh, what am I missing? What am I what am I like looking for? What is currently like, what am I waiting to find? Probably getting my words mixed up here, but just that kind of, you might be going around to do some quick checks just to kind of collect some thoughts, just to see what's going on.
Okay, this should be the basement item. It could potentially be a heart container. but... And that's the power burst I picked up for Starman. Okay, here we go. It's the heart container. So the other item is going to be on the floor in 8. Now it'll be interesting to see how long Neo's in here.
Yeah, because that might just be a very quick sort of like, no thank you. But he does have a good chunk of it already cleared, so it might not be that bad for him to just keep going. He's already invested this much time into it.
I might go at least try to kill those Gomas that I knew where they were at. And maybe, you know, try to push that Bow and Silver's advantage. Ooh, this is not...
Yeah, that's not a good
back to start.
Right back to start. Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's a terrible room.
Yeah, that is definitely a horrible feeling. So I think hopefully, maybe now he'll think about those Gomas, but I almost feel like at that point it's kind of one of those, do I really want to keep digging this? Do I really want to walk all the way back?
Yeah, I think I would be maybe finishing all the rest of my overwork checks and hoping to get lucky.
Yeah, I mean, that's also a hard part too. It's like 8 is, I guess it's not overly out of the way. It is still relatively close to the start. It's walkable without being at the corner of the map, but
I honestly feel like I would go back to 5 before redigging this 8, looking for a floor item.
Yes.
And that's still just assuming that 9 is recorder blocked. Like, we still have checks to do.
My other thought is he might go and check the strength check up on Death Mountain. And there is technically a couple checks on Death Mountain that he hasn't done. Because he didn't get most of West.
Yeah, he missed some of West when he was running out of bombs. Well, he did run out of bombs because he never saw that candle shop.
Yeah, there's about 4...
Yeah, it
looks like the 4 top checks, basically, he didn't...
Yeah, I think he has 4 checks that he never finished. So
there's
the Triforce out
of equal
4. Yeah,
in tries.
Tied up on Triforces and tied up on items. Well,
yes,
no,
actually.
bow.
Well,
bow
just not having, not having the bow. Which could still be a very big advantage. You know, if he doesn't go back to 6 to go look for that, I mean...
Yeah, that's huge for Neo right now because, yeah, Starman's probably going to go back to 6 last, I would think.
Oh, I mean, getting caught with the whiz robes like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just leave. Nope, gonna keep going. Oh my goodness. Because he'd only have, I guess, a couple more rooms left, I think.
If this item turns out to not be a necessary item, then this is exactly what Starman needs to get caught back up.
I'm trying to think, like, if this is going to be worth it, it has to be either the flute or the any key.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe the any key, just because he's sitting on 0 keys.
But
I mean, this could easily be the red candle, you know, or...
And it could also be the red ring.
The red ring would be nice for sure. Yeah, that would definitely be...
But...
Probably be worth it. Let's see if Starman...
Well, I would could also
be really interested in... Yeah, I would really... Okay, I want to see Starman dig this 5. I want to know what's in 5 now.
Yep, I'm curious.
Red ring is nice, but not worth the 10-minute time investment in a dungeon you don't need. Yeah, that's a good point chat's making.
I feel like it would still be...
Well, it's a matter of, is it going to save you 10 minutes on the back end versus the 10 minutes you put in? You know, if you spend 10 minutes digging it out and it only saves you a couple minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes at level 9 or something like that, then yeah, then it was a net loss. I mean, as with any combat
upgrade.
Yeah, as with any combat upgrade. Well, I was just gonna say, as with any combat upgrade, the earlier in the game you find it, the more overall time it will save you. You know. But yeah, this is coming down to basically what's in level 5 versus what's in level 8.
Yep, and how quickly then Starman heads to 6 to go look for that bow.
Which is only 2 screens down from where he's at, so he could potentially be trying to work his way back there.
It could be a cycle where it's like, hey, I found 5, let's dig it, let's see if bow's in there, let's go to 6, see if bow's there, and then go back to 8. Because they're all pretty much in the vicinity, like they're not too far away. I mean, 8 is a little bit more out of the way, but... I'm really hoping Neon... Oh...
He's still wanting to try to fight that shoot room. He's got the bombs to do it, but... Yeah, basically, the only way to really make this work would be... Yeah, there you go. Now try to cycle out those blue whiz ribs. He's got to keep trying to cycle out those whiz ribs.
Got one of them out.
See now he's only got one. And now I think he can get rid of that one as well. I think it'll be a red moblin and a... Yeah.
Yes. No, that was a good play.
And it is the recorder.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, at least it was the item that he was looking for.
So that ended up actually working out, but... Oh my goodness, that was... I feel like that was an incredibly risky...
5's the book.
So...
In the basement and 5.
Okay, here's where this could get really interesting. We know where one of the hint shops is, I think. I don't know if we've seen the
we know where
one.
Yeah, no, we know where both is. I didn't mark the first one, but we've seen both of them.
So we know where both hint shops are. And that could be an advantage that Starman gets. Depending on what kind of hints they give.
Yeah, hopefully for him, one of them says bow and 6.
Yeah. Oh,
because otherwise, I do not think he's going back to 6 anytime soon. I wouldn't if I already had the Triforce out of it. Now he has seen a lot of that 6. He just doesn't know it because he never got the map.
I think I would head back only once like 5 is done and like.
So the guy still said I hate the book even though he has the book. Shouldn't have said something. He didn't pick up the book? No, Starman.
Did he not pick it up? He didn't pick it up? Oh no!
I think he picked it up. He didn't pick it up, they're saying. Because he up-ate out of the stairway.
Oh no. And we found 7. 7 is recorder locked.
Recorder blocked. So if it's an 8 Triforce seed, then having the recorder is huge.
Yeah, that actually completely
there's the Triforce
changes.
out of 5.
But if it's a 7, Starman might have a small advantage right now, and if he can, especially if he can get the bow. He still hates the book. Oh no! Oh no!
And Starman is not heading towards level 6.
So now we know where everything but 9 is.
Well, Neo, there's nothing stopping Neo now. He has all the overworld blocks, so... Oh, we found level 9, and it was, in fact, a recorder block, so that paid off. Now, how many Triforces? The old man's still there.
7.
He needs 7.
Well, he's got 7 there.
5 or 7?
He knows where 5 is.
Yeah, he's got full knowledge now. He just
He's going to 5.
Where's he headed towards?
He finished 6, so if he goes 6, got 5 easy peasy, and
no, he whistled to 3. When you're doing this many recorder checks, it's really easy to lose track of where you're supposed to be. Oh no! He took a hit. So now he's gonna have to whistle 2 more times.
The Octorok just like not playing nice.
He went the wrong way. Now he's at level 1.
Oh. Well, at least he's gonna be nice and close now. Don't have to worry about the flute.
Alright.
Oh, ouch.
In fact, honestly, probably
those Lionels, oh my gosh.
Back to start to begin with.
Yeah, those Lionels are not playing nice. Ooh, getting another bomb shot there. Unfortunately, Starman, no money right now.
Yes, down to 1 rupee. I guess he just blew it all on keys. He's up to 7 keys.
Yeah, I mean,
he said, I've had enough of this crap.
Considering how much of a problem there's been with keys overall, like it's just, you know what? Honestly, why not? Oh, he bought the bomb upgrade. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got 9 bombs now.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We missed that.
But he is back in 6. Okay, this is
good.
This is where
I mean, he did finish 5. 6 is the next logical step here.
Well, unfortunately, he also needs to be in level 8.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, chat's saying like maybe he didn't grab the book because he didn't have the money, so wouldn't have been able to.
Honestly, I think that he didn't buy the book because a lot of runners don't like what the book does to the wand, and he's using the wand as one of his main sources of offense.
That might actually be the more logical side to it, just because of how much he's using it, and just why take unnecessary damage.
Yeah, it makes the wand shoot fire. I hate that. I wish it would just not do that. I don't know why that's even in the game. It didn't really make the wand better, even in the vanilla game. It's.
Oh no!
Neo took the. He was trying to get into the staircase, which
I think that was also the book staircase too.
It was, and he probably would have took it because he has silver arrows to use as his secondary weapon.
Although at this point he does have everything he needs, and I don't think the hints will give him anything for 9.
Well, in 9 there is an old man that could potentially say the beast is in the northeast, or the kidnapped awaits in the southwest, or whatever. You know.
That is true. It's not so much for the hints, but for the old man.
Yeah. He would also probably love to see a red ring.
Yeah, but that's I'm trying to think. Yeah, actually, all 3 items could be in 9, so it really could be anywhere. Because we just have red ring, red candle, and the any key left. Chen now has a compass. Can get through this pretty quickly.
Let's see.
I think he's looking for
a staircase.
Yeah.
Transport up there, maybe.
See if there's something quicker, but unfortunately,
I'm not sure I would have spent a key.
Triforce is stair locked. Oh.
Oh, it is stair locked. Okay. The bomb upgrade blocks the direct path. Okay. Okay, kill these keys. Kill the keys. No, just kill the last key, Starman. That would get you the map and would help you so much. Not to mention, that's a potential drop room.
I mean, he does... Oh, that's right. He doesn't have the item yet.
You know what's funny is, in this flag set, it seems like level 5 always has a lot of keys. I don't know why that is. But Neon came in here with no keys and is already up to 5.
It's the giving dungeon.
Okay, that then should be the staircase that gets him up
and
there.
There's
the bomb upgrade. Yeah, you can't bomb past the old man. Not a bomb upgrade, old man. But I get it. At this point, you're desperate.
And there's his bow. So I wanna say that now Starman has an advantage, but knowing
he's still got to get back to 8.
We know, yeah, that's the thing. Knowing what we know, will he head back to 8 or will he dig 7 looking for? Oh, he can't go into 7.
Well, he can't even get to 7. One. Yeah,
8 is his last
7 and 9.
So.
Yeah, so he's got to go back to 8 now. But he also still has checks that he could be doing with the power bracelet. But it looks like he's heading... Well, at least he's heading in the direction of 8, so...
No, he walked past it. He's going to go check the strength check, I think, over at, in the Grave.
He did walk past 8.
And Death Mountain. So, well, we can't call it yet because 9 can still be a troublemaker.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, without that recorder, is very unfortunate there for Starman.
Yeah. Yeah, time is slipping away for him.
Yeah, and not going for 8, and considering how long it took Neon, he'd need to also come in with finding it very quickly.
Yeah, and it's all the way up in that awful shoot room with those whiz robes. Now that would be the only thing, is if he did get like straight there and do it on his first attempt, because Neo took quite a few deaths trying to get it.
He'd still have to go find the proper...
Yeah. Yeah, he still would then have to go do his whistle checks to find level 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and given the fact that the desert has 3 potential checks, I know for me, I would probably go do those first. But now we're just listening for some roars.
We're also looking for a door, one shutter door that does not open after you kill the enemy, and I see a room with one shutter door.
So it could be this one. We don't know yet until we finish up this Patra. And sure enough, interesting. So we have already found Zelda.
That would be the kidnapped.
So a nice early find for the kidnapped. Always a good feeling. So now it's just finding that tricky Ganon.
Looks like Neo's gonna start hopping in some staircases. I don't blame him with a blocky 9 like this.
Oh, 100%.
Kind of like to just try to cover as much of the map as you can quickly.
Oh, and there's a bait block. Uh-oh. Is that going to be needed? Oh, goodness. I think we have seen quite a few meat spots, so at least I think they're, I think it was like 80 rupees, I think?
Yeah,
but
yeah, he
so far looks like he'll probably be able to get past.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely want to be careful. With the Patra dealing so much damage when you only have the green tunic, it is...
Yeah.
Definitely not a good enemy to
he
have
also
to deal
does
with.
not. He also does not have a potion. So if he goes into, if he does find Ganon right now, oh, he does have a potion.
He does have a potion. I think he grabbed that off of one of the take any's, I believe.
The take any's. Okay. Good.
Though he might have also
right
found
now, that'd be
the letter. I can't recall if he found the letter, but
I didn't remember seeing either of them by the letter, or find the letter. But
the letter was in the Deadwoods, actually.
Oh, okay.
I seen Starman grab it, but I didn't see Neon grab it. Yeah, no roars yet.
Yeah, he's seen quite a bit of this.
Definitely hiding. Oh, and back to start he goes.
No.
Just a little scoop. Yeah, there's been a surprising amount of bombable walls in this 9. It's very open, which is very hilarious for how key-starved the rest of the seat has been. So all the locked doors have just been in every other dungeon. Still nothing. So he must be. I think we've covered basically the whole north side. So I think southwest. I think is.
Yep, that's exactly where I'm thinking. Southwest.
Yeah, free key, might as well.
Oh, that didn't take him very far into a room that he's already seen. Might need to go down there and try to bomb out of that.
Oh, it does have this one, though.
Yeah, this is an awful room to try to fight, though.
Yeah, that definitely looked like a very big heck no.
I would see if that pushes, but I don't know, maybe he's already cleared that room, because it doesn't seem like he's trying.
I can't remember what was one of the ones he popped up in.
I don't think that's going to bomb you, Chud.
No. Yes, there's definitely some kind of magic stare that's going to take us to Ganon, most likely.
And unfortunately, we're out of bombs now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually... Oh, there's bombs.
Yeah.
And yeah, 9 doing 9 things. Meanwhile, Starman is getting very close to going to find that, what he needs.
Yeah, he's, I know it's all the way over in the far left column.
I think it's four down under the A column. 3 or 4, I can't recall specifically. Yeah, we already know where the kidnapped is. Thanks, old man.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! We got Ganon.
There he is! Didn't realize we actually, we missed up there. So yeah, Ganon has been found. Yeah. Getting that heal in.
Potentially the easiest room to fight him in, his vanilla
his own room.
Yeah, you can just kind of stand in this corner. Oh! Yeah, if you would have stayed there, you would have came down on you.
8 hits with the white sword, so... Oh, no! Getting stepped on. Ouch.
Yeah, and that also went one of his potions.
Yeah, ouch. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because that is a long walk back. And once again, we have another Monty Python intermission. Good chance to get some bombs over here, though. A few more bombs there. Careful with that Patra. Oh, goodness. Oh, and the Patra does not want to play nice. Oh, the Patra is just the absolute gatekeeper here. Not interested in what Neon is doing at all.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I mean, an hour 26 in, like, they're... I can only imagine the thoughts right now are just like, where is my opponent? Are we both trying to get to Ganon? Are we both just, like, doing this? Are we both here in 9?
Well, I can confirm that during the commercial break, Starman saw the room with the recorder and then noped out of there. So hopefully he at least kept a mental note of that room.
I mean,
it is a very tough room.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, can you blame someone for seeing that room and just going, no way?
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably try to save that room to the very last myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I would also lose this race.
Because, I mean, yeah, it was basically his last one as well, and, yeah, Neon's last one as well, so it's really, like,
yeah,
it makes a lot of sense.
Alright, we're gonna potion up before we go into Ganon's room now.
Yep, take 2. Once again, 8 white sword hits. And with proper timing, you can actually soft lock him there.
Gonna get a 3 hit there. There we go. There's the stun lock. Very nice.
Beautifully done. That is how you do it.
So we should
love to see it. And now it's a nice little hop, skip, and a jump over to Zelda. So, what was that thought earlier that we had about the jet seed? I think we might have cursed it.
Yeah. Not I'll take the commentator's curse for that. But yeah, get your GGs in chat. Neononane finishing with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, 48 seconds.
That was something else. Oh my goodness. And looks like Starman is forfeiting from that. So hopefully we will see our runners here in just a moment. Here, joining us in the booth.
Oh, okay. There we go. There's Neo.
Oh, there we go. Welcome in, GG's.
Oh, thank you. Thank you indeed. That was
how you feeling?
That was bad. I mean, I played bad. Like that made me feel like I was back in the Rookie Rumble all over again, but boy, that was not a fun seat either. Not a fun seat at all.
That was definitely a very unfair setup for a lot of things, especially that 8.
That 8, I lucked out because of how bad that 8 was. Because I went back into 8 when I still had, maybe 12 places still on the overworld I could check. And we were so deep in the game, and I hadn't seen 9 or at least one other level. And I was like, screw it, there has to be something in this 8, and we're going to take the gamble on it at that point. Like, I was prepared to see every single room in that 8 at that point.
Yeah, we were actually pretty worried, because at that point... So I think around that time it was when Starman had finally gotten the bow, and that was really the only separation between you two at the time. So we're kind of like, okay, like, you've got some other checks, like maybe find 9 first before you start looking at some dungeons. So we're kind of like going back and forth, and then when you found that when you found the flute. And then, of course, going around, checking everything, finding 7, we're like, okay, maybe that could be good. And then you find 9, and we're like, oh my goodness, with the 7 Triforces.
Oh, the 7 Triforce. Like, I thought I was going to get away without going into 5. I only picked 8 over 5 because I had seen, 80% of 8 by that point in time. And I was like, I'll go and check the last few rooms. That turned out to be a good choice, but was not fun for clearing those rooms. But then I had to go find 5 again and go through anyways. I hope 7 was a lot easier. If it doesn't look like Starman went into 7 either, but I hope it was.
No, nobody went into 7. You basically found it. That was pretty much it. It was very interesting in the beginning because so you two had both gone completely separate directions. You had found the wood sword basically right away. And Starman ended up going up and finding 4, 3, and 2, and found white sword before even having a sword. So at first we're like, oh yeah, you have the advantage, and all of a sudden white sword drops with, oh, never mind, that advantage is gone. But then you ended up finding 1 in the ladder first. So I was like, oh, geez, okay. But of course, then the first look at the coast was just, oh, it's a heart.
I'll take the blame right about there, because that's whenever I said, are we looking at a jet seed?
Yeah, because we're like, 20 minutes in?
You can blame me.
We're 20 minutes in. We know we're 4 or 5 dungeons now are. Yeah. And we're just like, oh, that's wild. Like, we got the sword right away. We found the ladder. Like, oh, we just need to find silvers in the bow.
Yeah, it felt like it might have been good early on. Getting what was the first one I came across? I think 1, right? I mean, after I got the wood sword, but 1, and then I bailed on hunting for the heart in 1. Going up the coast, I was like, this is great, getting this item. I don't even care it's a heart. We're gonna get ready for the white sword item, which then again I didn't see that for another 45 minutes. But the 3 items, but Casino Corner, I was pretty pumped until the rest of the seed happened. I got grabbed by Wall Masters more in that game than I have in the past year.
Yeah, those grabs were, oh my goodness. From the recorder room in 8 and then the one in 9, like, oh my goodness. They were hunting for you.
I know. Couldn't believe I got grabbed by 1 in 9. I was so mad. I kept getting so mad in that horizontal shoot room too, where the recorder dropped, which I'm very glad that I did catch it dropping in there. But I kept popping in, thinking to myself, this is an easy clear. There's only 2 blue wizrobes. I can reset the room, and then I'd die. But then I'd go back and say, well, the alternative is that 8 wizrobe room that was a few rooms away, and I sure as hell wasn't going to clear that. So, again and again, I guess determined to see every room in that 8.
Mm-hmm.
Load of fun.
So another fun thing early on, well, maybe not necessarily early on. So I think it was about 30 minutes that the first candle was found, and it was found in Death Mountain. So it was the screen that you went to go do the bomb force.
And I screwed up, yeah.
That was the screen with the first known candle. So we were kind of like, okay, like Starman kind of has the advantage now. Like they have the candle, like they've been able to start checking stuff. They've been going through. They found the other candle shop, which was underneath the burn spot. So we're like, oh, okay, like this is gonna be rough. Like you ran out of bombs, you headed back, but did get lucky with the finding PB in 4, and then grabbing the first strength check you had was that. So you ended up getting very lucky with that.
That was super lucky. It wasn't until I saw that under there that I had spent the entire game thinking that was the rare shot where the candle was gonna sit. Because like, oh, whoops, I guess we're just done here. But
yeah, and that's definitely what we're thinking as well.
And I know I didn't like my tracker is correct here in terms of West Death Mountain, but I spent all the way into the end of the game thinking I'd cleared West Death Mountain, despite the fact I had up and 8 out of there. So I'm very glad there were no additional levels up that way.
Yeah, no, thankfully there was basically just the hint shop.
Well, not my finest run, but you know what? I'll take it this week. These flags are weird. The Swiss weeks are always a fun way to start seeding, and yeah. Overall, GG's to Starman.
Yes, GG's. Yeah. Any other thoughts from people?
I got nothing core other than thank you guys for doing the commentary, sitting back and watching that. Thank you everybody who did watch that and probably winced a little bit as we went through it. Recognized, appreciate it, but you know, Dem and Pleco and Opno over on tracking, and Camion over on the restream. Thank you all for making sure that this showed up on stream today. It was really much appreciated.
Yeah, well, thank you. And yeah, GG's, and thank you guys for putting on a great show.
Yes. Yeah, you know, like you think back and go, oh, it felt terrible, but the back and forth was very exciting for us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad at least there was some entertainment out of that mess.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that will probably just about wrap us up then. Like Neo said, thank you guys for doing this with me. Thank you, Pleco, for joining me on comms, and thank you, Opno, for tracking. And yeah, thank you, Camion, for putting on the restream. If you guys are looking for more Zelda 1 randomizer action, over on Speed Gaming 2 is Fury SK versus VTorp. That match started about 45 minutes ago, so they should be just starting to heat up. At 10 o'clock, well, also on Speed Gaming 2, so immediately following that game, basically, is Fred Coughlin versus Malchior. That should be a great match. And is this game tonight too? Holy cow. At 11 o'clock 11. On Speed Gaming 3 is Just Andy versus Truant Gamer. I saw Truant in our chat earlier, so yeah, he must be getting warmed up.
Jam-packed Night of Zelda.
Yeah, and Neo, looks like you're tracking that one, so you've got a full night ahead of you.
Plenty of Zelda today.
Yeah. So, yeah, with that, I think we'll sign off unless anyone has anything else to say. But
Ooh. Interesting. Well, thank you, chat. That's
you might want to watch the VOD.
Yeah.
Is the race already over? Oh. Okay.
Well, we know where that one went.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah, that looked like that was probably a fun one. So yeah, I will definitely watch that VOD. That's probably what I will do after I sign off here and go get some dinner and watch that. So yeah, it looks like the next race. I mean, you can still flip over there and catch the very end of it. They're probably still doing their wrap up, and looks like at least one runner still running. But yeah, then looks like the next race will probably be at 10 o'clock on Speed Gaming 2. But all right, well, with that, I think it's time we sign off out of here and yeah, and go enjoy the rest of our evenings.
Take care and enjoy some more Zelda.
All right, thank y'all. Have a good night.